everyone, my name is Arirain and welcome back to my channel. I'm glad you're here. Today's video is a sketchbook review. I'm not sure if someone still does it, but I do, and I want to keep a memory of my sketchbooks. I don't think I will carry them to the end of my life, so at least in a digital form I will still have the memory of my sketchbooks. I hope this video will turn out really cozy, so feel free to make yourself a tea and grab your sketchbook or a tablet and you can draw while I'm talking. Let's start. Yeah, this is how it looks like, and on the cover you can see the logos of different K-pop groups like Stray Kids, BTS, TXT, ATs. This is what I used to listen in 2020. It's the time when I started this sketchbook, and to some of the songs I listen until now, and Stray Kids are my favorite of favorites. This sketchbook is number 13. I put numbers on the first page of the sketchbooks just because it's so scary to start a new sketchbook with the first front page. I kinda feel this pressure to put something really beautiful on the first page, and it is never the case, so I just put a number and okay, the first page is done, the pressure is gone, and I can draw whatever I feel like to draw. I guess a lot of pages in this sketchbook will be just outlines for the mini comics I used to do. Yeah, it doesn't give you much information, so I put finished pieces somewhere here on the screen so you know what the comics is about, so feel free to pause the video and read it. And of course you can find all these finished pieces and some sketches on my Instagram, so feel free to join me there. Yeah, this is still the comics. It's still the outline, the line art for the comics. Oh, maybe it is important to mention what comics it is. It is my original comics called Night Hunters. You can find the spreads of these comics also on my Instagram under these hashtags. Almost all of the stories based on the real events that happened to my friend and me. And this is the sketch for draw this in your style, I guess. Still sketches for the characters of my comics. And this is a random character. Her name is Meun. Meun is a Korean word and it stands for spicy. I hope that her name will reflect her character. And sometimes I come up with random characters. I draw them for a while and then I abandon them. I feel so sorry for them, but it's just, I don't know, just temporary comfort characters I do, and then I never get back to them again. It is what it is. And this is So Chanbin from Stray Kids. Oh my god. Be aware that this sketchbook is filled with K-pop fan art, so now you know, you're ready. Let's move on. This is Tiny Me, and it's Korean sentences. The first one is Nochko 싶어, you wanna die. The second is 사랑해, love you. And the third one is 배고파요, I'm hungry. And this is Banchan from Stray Kids. Wow, you know what? Looking at these sketches, I can see that my skills are improved. Well, of course, that's like 3 years difference. No wonder. And this is another outline for the spread for the comics, and it was based on the real events. When my friend told me this story, I immediately knew I had to draw this, and I did. This is another outline, and this is the sketch for the new year art. Yeah. Oh, this is the new year art. I forgot to put it here. This is my friend and me. And this is another new year art. What's wrong with me? Anyways. And here we have more sketches of Stray Kids. We have Felix, Sinmin, Ian, Sinmin, Hyunjin. By the way, you can see some handsome Asian men on my inspiration board, I'd say. another outline for the comics. Moving on. This was also Draw This in Your Style. This is a fan art, as you can tell. You may or may not know there is this series called Once Upon a Time, and there are the fairy tale characters, and there are, for example, Captain Hook and Tinkerbell. Is it her name? I guess so. And actually, I am for the original couple, meaning Captain Hook and what's her name? Swan. I don't remember the first name. Bella Swan is from Twilight, but what's... Oh, the blonde girl, I don't remember her name. But for some reason, I really like the idea of Captain Hook and Tinkerbell, so I put them together. And this was a really interesting challenge, I'd say, and it is still one of my favorite finished pieces. So the idea of this challenge was, in the Google you put your name and then fantasy gown, then your name and fantasy crown, and then your name and fantasy weapon. And based on the pictures you get as a result, you come up with an idea for the look. So I came up with this dress, this crown, and the bow. Why I'm especially fond of this drawing is the fact that when I was younger, I used to do the archery with my friend. I really miss this. And here we have the whole spread for the Hyunjin. More silly drawings for the Night Hunters idea. And this is the sketch for the finished piece. Another outline for the comics. And this is my gorgeous classmate from the high school. Still my character Meun. I guess the reason why I abandoned my characters is that I don't know what is the story behind them. So I just don't feel the inspiration anymore, and I can't draw without inspiration. More Stray Kids. I guess it was Ian. He doesn't look like himself, but whatever. Lino, Hani, Chani, Felix. Stand Stray Kids. More Meun. More outline for the comics. It just sketches for random silly comics about my classmates. I will skip them. Or maybe I put them also on the screen because it was hilarious. More Stray Kids. Felix, Hyunjin, Lino, I guess it was Simin, Hani, Ian, Tan, Tanbin, Felix. Yes. Oh, so story time. When I was in high school, for some reason I had this idea to become a tattoo master, or at least a tattoo designer. So I started to create some designs, but I never gonna be a tattoo master. But I didn't want to waste such nice designs. That's why I made them into stickers. By the way, you can find those stickers on my Redbubble shop. Yeah, more tattoo designs. You know what? I just remembered, I guess I already did the review of this sketchbook, but in Russian. Hold up. I just checked and I did a review of this sketchbook a year ago. Why don't I remember this? I feel so stupid right now, but you know what? I did in Russian and I don't think I told a lot of backstories as I do now, so I'ma just skip this video and hope you enjoyed. Yeah, more tattoo designs and some random girls. Sorry, I just can't come over the fact that I already did a review of this sketchbook and I just forgot it. More outlines for the comics. And here we have Sunwa from AT and Yeonjun from TXT and Tiny Me with a red panda because I love red pandas and I think they are my spiritual animal. And here we have V from BTS and Jimin from BTS and also Uyeon from ATEEZ and Jungkook from BTS. This is a sunflower, as you can tell, but there is a story behind this artwork. So it was last year or the last year. Anyways, it was right before I enrolled in the university and my whole life situation was so unstable and I was in such an art block. I actually don't have that many art blocks, but I didn't feel like drawing at all. Just one look at the sketchbook and I was so disgusted from this. And I remember the day I was scrolling through my Insta feed and I saw the post by Hyunjin from Stray Kids and he shared his drawing of a flower. I don't remember which flower it was, but I guess it was a rose. And when I saw it, I was thinking, hold on, I actually too can draw. Why don't I draw? And at that point I just started to draw again. So thanks to Hyunjin and Stray Kids, I came back from my art block. Stan Stray Kids. This drawing was for an October challenge. Yeah, I guess so. This is random drawing of a girl and this should be Lisa from Blackpink. Another outline for the comics. More outlines for the comics. And again outline for the comics. And this was a New Year art and here I was just doodling. Again outline for the comics and Cute and Tiny Me. And this is Taehyun, aka V from BTS, and it was his kind of birthday present from me, his portrait. He doesn't really look like himself, but whatever. And is it? Yeah, it's the last drawing in the sketchbook and the last page is blank page. I don't know why, I just have this kind of tradition always to leave a blank piece of paper at the end of my sketchbooks. Can't believe I did a review of this sketchbook twice. How? But I hope you were entertained and you really enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also feel free to join me on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. Create and enjoy. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!